In wages increase enhancing and the bet of bloating declining more than quickly rather than anticipated, our incomes are eventually start to growth in actual regulation. It is all family member of year. Following a 10 years of revenue stasis, any increases, though great, will requirement to be supported up. Human beings are confident how their domestic finance are very looking up. Which is the worldview for bloating, that has undertaken a fast fall above the recent 5 months of a 3.1% top in November. It is now at its minimum bet with March recent year. Since Easter was over the year, Nice Friday bring down at the end of March, the effects of the normal cost rises for air transportation above the feast time did not all drop in April. And since the bet of bloating is a comparison drawing in which prices were making a year back, how driven downward the bet? Down there is as well a much longer term tendency how is having down blood pressure on the bet of cost increases. The bloating peak inflicted by the drop in the importance of the LB position the Brexit plebiscite, a drop how intended our imports of meal and gas were more than costly, has been wash out of the economics more than rapidly rather than anticipated. How has led the Banking of England to claim how above the following year it is potential how bloating will drop behind to the goal set for himself of 2%. The is superior news story for human beings fighting to do ends encounter. But among later and currently, down there are potential to be expansionary bumps in the way, all addition to the experience we are not yet completely precise of the incomes compress. At first, the cost of oil is growing, managed by enlarged consumer demand since of improved world increase and concerns above supplies, taking into account America's reimposition of sanctions regime on Iran, the planet's 5th greatest manufacturer. Full has as well weak versus the buck above the recent monthly, manufacturing purchase oil, estimated in the U.S. exchange, costlier. How has not just led to high prices at the fuel, the RAC suggests fill up a household car expenses pound more than now rather than it did recent July, but as well to high entry prices. Such are the expenses business community pay for the material they use to do the things we purchase, consisting gas and some power. The entry manufacturer cost code rose to 5.3% of 4.4%, expenses how are potential to be, at low partly, spurred onto the customer. Other, increases in national power billing are due to hit above the following monthly, in UK natural gas, EDF, and power and Scotch force all increase prices, several by more than rather than 5%. Tertiary is the blood sugar taxation, or the gentle sip production fee, to offer it its appropriate name. How has added more than rather than 5% to the price of lot drinks, else supplement, though little, to the price of the week store. Environment's drop in the bloating bet will be welcomed by lot consumer. But it is cost noted how down there are yet lot of expansionary pressures front that may do the decrease the recent for a time.